20 minutes. This is small. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a and I'm admitting it. I can't take it back because I did.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
thank you.
In this episode, we're going to be seeing if we can appease the higher gods of YouTube. Watch this. So, I'm setting a timer for 5 minutes. I'm going to do 5 minutes and 2 seconds because I'm edgy. Now, all the swearing we're about to do is going to be beeped out, and you're going to be saying, "Oh man, I wish I could hear the swearing in the first 5 minutes." Then maybe you should complain to YouTube. But ready?
Yeah.
Fat.
No.
Seemed to
Me like you lived your life
just like a...
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about? You remember that thing?
No.
Thing?
No,
Yeah.
that thing. That thing. Remember when you were like a little kid and everyone drew that S?
Yes.
pointy
The like
pyramid S.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2,
Okay.
3 lines connecting.
With yeah.
Do you see what I'm doing with my hands?
Well, they're actually probably looking at a picture because I insert shit. into
But
this.
look at what
exactly.
I'm doing.
Okay. Right.
Exactly what it is.
So
You're gonna see.
it's so crazy because like I've talked to people everywhere around me, right? And
Everybody knows.
I thought it was a sycamore thing because we
No,
were in the
it's
sycamore
like-
yeah,
Spartan.
that's what I always thought too.
No,
But why
but-
was this a universal thing?
We did the S too.
Why did everybody
Everybody
draw
did
the
the S.
same ass?
Like I feel like is it across the U.S.?
Yeah.
I feel like it is.
Damn.
Why? Who made it? I know that there's like
It's probably been
people have researched it.
Oh, I'm
I
sure.
think it's like there's multiple,
This was just like entertainment before like the interwebs.
it's fun to draw.
like the first meme.
And honestly, if you
It is really fun.
if you look at it, it's kind of technically an 8, not really an S. Because the like parts of it like
Oh yeah,
tuck.
it looks like it wraps around.
It does.
look like so.
It does. It's like a 3D S.
It'd be like
slash
Beautiful.
yeah.
It's beautiful.
I bet it's been.
It's actually infinite.
I'm going to look it up before the next episode.
It's some Illuminati.
Oh, it probably. Oh, that's smart. And it's just kind of like imprinted in your brain.
That's what our
Right.
world is.
That's their actual symbol, not the Freemason. fucking
No, it's
shit.
the infinite S.
You like go down
It's
to the
like
chamber.
the infinity symbol.
Yeah.
Really, it's like the
Oh,
infinity symbol.
shit.
It is the infinity symbol.
It really is the infinity symbol when you think about it.
Dark.
Turn it sideways.
Yeah.
Put an
That's-
image in here of it sideways.
That's the puzzle. You just have to turn it sideways.
I gotta say, there's nothing better in life, at least from my childhood and like now. I don't know if you've hit this recently, but a peanut butter and jelly sandwich on white bread.
Oh, so good.
So good. I had one at work like
said
2 days.
You
Like-
never had white bread until you were an adult, right?
Yeah. I was like, no, not like an adult, but like I really, okay.
Like teenager, probably.
No, my
'Cause that's
par-
when we met.
yeah, teenager, like eating it at your parents' house mostly.
So did that like make you pants? Were you just
Oh, it's so good. I thought I like kind of just like dislike bread in general.
like, what's up with all these seeds?
Yeah.
I mean, wheat bread's okay. Oh my god, I had these. You gotta tell me these Trader Joe people in the comments. Let me know. Do you ever go to Trader Joe's?
No.
Because one of my coworkers gave me this peanut butter and jelly snack from Trader Joe's.
How would you just?
Snack?
What is it like?
It was like you know those like think back to preschool.
Like the
Okay.
Uncrustables?
No.
I love an Uncrustable.
Uncrustables though, they are good. So like you know those things that are like little breadsticks and you dip them in the cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? She had these things that were like the breadsticks, peanut butter wafers.
Like the sticks were the peanut butter inside of
the
them,
sticks had peanut butter inside of them.
It's fire.
Little wafers.
and then you dipped them into jelly.
You dipped them into jelly.
I'll be
Oh,
It was so fucking good. And I was like, I need to go to Trader Joe's this weekend.
Sounds like fire.
So we're about to go to Trader Joe's for
Okay.
the first time ever, just because of these peanut butter and jelly
They still got
snacks.
that. Hopefully they still got that.
We'll
shit.
give you an update of Trader Joe's.
Taste test
Taste
snacks.
test,
Ooh,
okay.
Next week maybe?
Maybe.
Trader Joe's snacks if we end up going. We gotta the closest Trader Joe's is like 40 minutes away from us, but I mean also we go to the same city to go to the Goodwill. The
Yeah.
Goodwill.
This is a Midwest podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
The Goodwill. Where they got the designer the fancy people live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Back on the peanut butter and jelly. What's your dream peanut butter and jelly? Okay, I'm gonna give you mine.
like combo you talking?
Yeah, combo. I'm going 2 pieces of white bread, but like so white that they're almost yellow. You know what I'm talking about?
Like a cake almost.
Almost.
They're like cake.
They're almost like cake.
Okay.
Like the kind that you get like from a like grocery store that is so white that it's almost yellow. I'm going.
Take your medicine.
Bitch!
Take your medicine.
I'm putting Jif peanut butter on top. Jif, and I'm putting grape, like dollar store general, like dollar store or Dollar General jelly, like as cheap and disgusting as you can possibly get. That's what I want.
Not even any.
No
fucking
crunchy
Smuckers.
peanut butter. I don't want no fucking nothing. I honestly would eat one right now if there was one in front of me.
Can I tell you that just made me think of my go-to snack, which is not really peanut butter and jelly, but it's similar to peanut butter and jelly. But I get those frozen waffles, you know, your Eggo waffles. But
Put some peanut butter on that shit. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But no, listen. Peanut butter on one side,
Okay.
Nutella on the other side. And then maybe if you're feeling dicey, you throw some bananas in the middle.
Ooh.
Okay, this sounds like what Elvis was eating before he died.
You're going to express. You're going down the express path now.
No. What Elvis was eating was a triple decker of that.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm talking this thin. Elvis is probably doing a little bit more.
That sounds
if I had
bomb.
to guess. So
No, Elvis's
entire box
has
of it.
like little like Percocet. There's a Percocet
Yeah.
and a Valium.
That's what you use. The
a little
little.
Klonopin, and he just takes a bite. He's like, I can barely even taste this, Jesus.
was he the one that liked peanut butter and bananas?
Yeah, peanut butter banana sandwich.
Okay, well that shit's fire though. he knows what's up.
See, I never
Yeah.
put the banana on. I guess I gotta.
Well,
fuck
you're
with
putting
that.
Nutella as well. So.
Nutella.
You're like on some European
Nutella. So good.
shit. Nutella's bomb.
Yeah.
Underrated.
I mean, also Aldi version of Nutella, but about same shit.
My dream PB&J, I guess,
Okay.
is when you toast. You like heat up the bread a little bit. You toast. You guys ever
Ooh.
like toast it up or throw it on the
Yes.
on a pan for a minute? And then it's
The
so
pan
good.
is the best.
Yeah.
The best.
What
way
I
to
don't
do
what
it.
I don't like is I don't like when the peanut butter is runny.
It gets gooey.
I don't like that.
Honestly,
Because
it
then
gets,
you take a bite and then you have
it gets
fucking
on my
peanut butter
clothes.
shirt.
Yeah.
No.
I like that
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, it tastes good though.
I like my
But-
peanut butter to fucking.
It does. It's like you gotta
Love
you gotta like wrap it with something.
I've always
you know?
been an devout, and Spencer can even agree to this. I've always been a devout person who likes his food cold. Like, I'll put warm food in the freezer so that it
Yeah, you're
becomes
crazy.
cold.
I've
Yeah,
seen him put
that
hot
is true.
pizza, nice, beautiful hot pizza in the fridge. And
Freezer.
let it
The
sit there.
freezer, yeah,
Freezer.
you do it. In
I'm
the
fucking
freezer.
tripling down. I don't want it to be warm. I like cold food. I like coming
does.
home and having leftovers and putting them in the fridge and then taking them out and then just like that's what I want to do.
Some shit.
Cold pizza. Well, yeah,
Cold.
some shit is good cold. A lot of pizza. If it's good pizza, it's good cold. Fried chicken is good cold. Taco Bell is good cold.
I like cold
It
tacos.
is.
Yeah.
Cold tacos is good.
Yeah, do like get a pack, like get a 30 rack
Just
of those
like
tacos.
this. Just the cheap ass tacos.
Tacos, yeah, the regular tacos. Yeah.
The crunchy.
Not like fancy shit. Just the regular ass tacos.
Yeah.
Is good.
Yeah.
You know, there's people that always correct you and say that it's Frankenstein's monster, not Frankenstein, right? You know all those.
That's
Yeah.
like the technical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Them do.
Because Doctor was the French.
bitch.
Yeah, his name is Dr. Frankenstein, right?
Right. So
But
he's
if you were
Frankenstein's monster.
just let me break it down to you and think about it logically. Frankenstein's monster is a person that Frankenstein created using bits of other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything is like separate, right? He just like used the freshest parts of everything that he could find.
It's like a mosaic.
He's like a mosaic, right?
Indeed. Yes.
Why, in fact, then isn't he a creation of Frankenstein, right? So
He is.
Right.
He is a creation of
So
Frankenstein.
why is it incorrect to call him Frankenstein?
Well, does he have a fucking...
Because he doesn't have a
Hang
fucking...
on, listen though.
They didn't
So
name his ass in the book? They're just like... Some
So-
fucking monster.
No,
imagine instead of Dr. Frankenstein making him, if it was me, Brooke.
Yeah.
Brooke is making this.
No,
thing.
no.
No.
No, well, let's be correct. It'd be Miss Monavon.
No.
His last name is Frankenstein.
No, I understand.
That's German.
But I'm just saying take away the doctor, the Mrs., just its name. Blank.
Last
No.
I feel
name.
like if they just call him Montalban.
Last name, because Frankenstein is his last
Okay,
name.
okay. So Montavon.
Okay. Sorry.
So that's me.
It's
Okay.
Montalban.
All right, I made a person.
Okay.
I made a thing.
Yes.
You
Wouldn't
know,
you
a
name it?
creation.
Okay.
Would you just call it Montavon?
I would name it
Because-
some shit.
I would give it a thing. It would be like
you would
it'd
give
be
it a
like
name.
Craig Montavon, and if someone
Right.
called it Montavon, I wouldn't be like,
No.
no, God damn it, it's
No.
not Montavon.
Call
Listen.
it fucking Igor
Uh-uh.
or some shit at least.
I wouldn't give it my surname. I wouldn't say this
Something
is...
you created, you wouldn't give it a surname?
No, not my own, because I would think, I mean, as a scientist, I'm not a scientist, but as like a psychologist, social scientist person, I would say this is my experiment.
Okay.
It's not my son, it's my experiment. So, maybe it's experiment A or whatever. I wouldn't say it's Craig Montavon.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's experiment A.
Yeah.
So I think that's your first problem.
Okay.
We need
I-
someone who's read this book to fucking tell
I've
us
read
what
this
the
book!
fuck his name is.
I've read this book.
So why the fuck is he called that?
He's not called
What does
anything.
the doctor
He's
call
called-
him in the book?
He's not called anything.
He
He's
just
not
calls
called-
it like my creature.
Yeah,
my,
yeah,
my
yeah.
creation.
Yeah, like it's his
My
creation.
So then
my-
it's whatever you are mean it to be.
so
It's whatever the reader
people just
thinks.
fucking named it Frankenstein.
Well, yeah, well,
I
because
guess
his...
It's-
the
yeah.
movie, that might probably have from the movies and shit.
Yeah.
but-
If you don't have anything, I guess, to like solidify it to, get the closest
I don't know.
thing.
I don't know. I think
I guess
I
that
think
makes
if you create a human being out of pieces of bunch of like unnamed human pieces, I guess maybe I feel like it would just be a little bit more personal to you than to call it just
No, absolutely not.
Then just to
if
call
you
it-
are doing that, you have enough scientific knowledge to know that that's an experiment, and if you are personally relating to it that much, you need therapy. I'm sorry. Get therapy.
I guess that's true because I'm not really. I guess I'm kind of like equating.
This is a master's student who's doing IRB research currently.
Yeah.
Like, so
Well, this is.
if that's legitimate, you need help. You need help.
Well, I mean, if you're creating a monster out of
Yeah,
stolen
You need
Yeah.
help. You need psychiatric help, Frankenstein.
There's a whole other problems
No,
going on
but
there.
what I'm saying, I guess I'm kind of equating it. I guess I'm equating it in the like Victorian era context that I'm tinging the whole research.
I don't have a whole lot of literature knowledge, to be honest with you.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't- I guess maybe
That's also true.
I guess I'm just kind of like I'm thinking too contextually because like I guess the creation you make isn't your child, and maybe even that's like the horror of the book is that like something you created that could be like an allegory for your own children could be so terrifying that you like want to like shield yourself from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a real thing that happens with people though.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine if you had
Something
a kid?
you created.
Could you imagine if your kid was a serial killer?
Like a school
Yeah,
shooter
yeah.
or something? Yeah, I couldn't imagine that.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like a couple episodes ago, we were talking about that 6-year-old kid who shot his teacher.
Mhm.
Could you imagine if you were his parent?
Yeah, no.
That would be like,
They're probably like, good job.
yeah. Oh,
Sometimes
oh,
Should
that's
have got
even
her
worse.
in the head.
Right? Like, oh, high five, Billy. God damn.
Yeah, no. There's definitely some. That's what that like nightclub shooter.
Oh, like the Orlando Pulse one?
Right, the Pulse nightclub shooter. His dad was a porn star, and he's like, "My son is not no." Like the first thing he said to like these news people is like, "My son is no homosexual. I do not know why he knew where this gay nightclub was. I have nothing." And that's the first thing he said after he found out his kid.
Whoa.
The news came to him after he
Shot it.
Yeah, and he was like a fucking porn star. So I'm like, how much fucking modesty do you have?
Yeah.
Right,
When
Jesus
you're
Christ.
when you're piping people down on
defending.
your own
Yikes.
serial shooter son.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like, how are we doing on time? Can we get a...
Let's ask Siri. Where's the timer at, Siri? I don't think that she's gonna know what that means. How much time is left on the timer?
There's a 20-minute timer with 4 minutes,
4
and
minutes.
42 seconds to go.
But it is
4 minutes.
It is kind of crazy though. Like, I feel like any person that's pushed to the personal limit of becoming a like school shooter, or there probably has to be like some unstable element in your home life.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I don't think most people get pushed into that extreme of a personal...
Like with nothing else.
With nothing else.
Like with no support system or, like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That and their parents are like, hey, here's an AR-15 for your birthday.
Yeah.
Right? Or at least have them, like, open to just access.
Yeah.
Being like, hey, Billy, the guns are right over here.
Yeah, like,
Could you imagine
This
if...
is where they are. You
Yeah.
can get into them. They're not locked or nothing.
This is what I'm saying. Could you imagine this? Let's say you had a kid and he was 18 years old now, and he lives at home, and then most of these people don't make it through schooling system because they're highly like oppositional to like people teaching them, or
They
like
have ODD, oppositional defiant
Defiance,
disorder,
yeah, right.
probably.
and so like they don't make it through high school, so they're a high school or college dropout, and then they're just like, oh honey, you can live at the house, honey, I'm gonna get an AR-15 shipped to our house with 700 rounds and explosive. Like, you wouldn't just be like, wait,
Why, though?
There's
What are
no
you
way
gonna
you
do
don't
with that
know.
shit?
There's no
You
way
know,
that you
like-
don't fucking know that the
Yeah.
shit is being shipped to your fucking house at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, unless, unless they're trying to do some shady shit where their friend is doing it. But then again, would you not be like, hey, my super shy child is, again, shipping an
AR-15.
AR-15 with
Jesus.
1,500 rounds to my
Yeah.
house? Why?
Yeah.
Parents are also fucked, but
Well, I mean, I can understand there's like a
Yeah,
portion
point.
of
A
yourself
lot
that
of-
want to
a
be
lot.
like, my kid could
Not
never
every
do
case.
this. You know what I mean? Like, you don't think that you could be that
Yeah.
much of a failure as a parent
Right.
to have your kid
like,
be
I'm
a school
sure there's
shooter.
Good parents who
Either
just-
that,
kids
or-
some people just end up being crazy.
Or the parents are like, we have guns in my house, and if he ends up taking one to school, then, maybe something's wrong with you guys. If
Right.
he feels like he has to take one to school to defend himself.
So what?
And, I mean, and in all honesty, there is situations where motherfuckers do bring weapons to school because they don't feel comfortable, and that should be a problem too. It should be a sign that a person has gotten to the point that they feel like they need to do huge acts of violence when they're still in school to feel some kind of like, because like people most of the time don't get to that point without like severe fucking like pressure. You know what I mean? You don't
Right.
like create a
Like,
diamond.
something's going on in there.
You don't create a diamond or a pearl from no fucking pressure. You know what I
Right.
mean? And that shit's rare. So that these school shooters become rare because they're under this like immense pressure. You know what I mean?
They used to become
Yeah,
rare.
not so
I wouldn't
much
say they're
anymore.
not rare so much anymore, unfortunately.
I guess maybe the reaction of being able to do
But
that.
I mean, I think the world and the U.S. students are under so much stress now that it's become less rare.
Give that a good finger stir there.
Yeah, right? Just dip that all right in there and give it a big old...
Hey, I was trying to get there's a little cherry in here.
trying to get the syphilis off of my finger.
One second. I'm gonna get it. Oh, must be the money.
If you want to go and take a ride with me, and it's something, and it's something, I don't know.
I just wanted the maraschino cherry. Hey, must be the peanut. Bad
Ooh,
news.
Daddy.
Bad news came to me when I sleep. Turn, turn, turn away. Joliet prison and 99 years. Turn, turn from the rain and the wind. I'm just trying to think of the most obscure Bob Dylan song that I could think of off the top of my head.
Candlelight Scully with the microwave cabinets.
Ooh.
Drinking purified water from Schnook since 1939.
That was good.
And it's the source is the public water supply. Processed by reverse osmosis. This is that reverse osmosis shit. Damn, thanks, bro.
And on that note, we'll catch you in a minute.
Perfect.
Indeed.
Can we? You want to grab the Pass the Aux things?
Yeah, you should put some acoustic guitar underneath that.
I'm going to.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I haven't updated these in a minute, so we'll see what's in here. I honestly have no clue.
Perfect.
Sweet, all good over here.
Good over there.
All good here.
Yep, looks good over here.
Reset that one.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, it's
Billy can get you up here.
It's okay.
Oh, kitty. Should I do this?
Yeah.
Should I start it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Pass the Aux is about to be playing down the 7, past the bridges, then past the Aux this way. They're passing the Aux in the sun, in the trees, down the 7, passing the Aux road.
Washboard solo. Nice.
Before we play Past the Aux, do look forward to the folk punk trio, the newest folk punk trio single that's going to be on this page. So just know that that's happening. Ready to pass the Aux, ladies and gentlemen?
Mystery.
Would you be a musician if nobody ever heard you?
Sure,
Why?
because I love music. It's in my head, I can't get it out.
Hey, listen.
It's been a while
mystery
since
there.
we've
It's
done
been
this.
a while.
Since I'm sorry.
If somebody gets 1,000,000 points on Pass the Aux if you can use "It's been a while" as the answer. So
Who does that song?
I don't know.
So reminder of the rules: we got a place in a situation.
Yeah,
and we
and
got to pick
to
the
be
music.
honest, I don't remember which one is which.
So let's 1 second.
A demographic and a situation.
A demographic and a
And-
situation, and then we are trying to pick the song that we use to enjoy, to have all these people enjoy in a party setting. So, Brooke,
Right.
would you like to go first?
Do I pick one of
Well,
each?
pick both.
Ooh.
It's been a while.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know which one to go first, so
It's okay.
we are. Ooh, okay, hang on. Let me try this one. I'm gonna do this one first. We are with some Subaru lesbians,
Okay, a bunch of Subaru
Subaru.
lesbians.
and we are tripping balls at Electric Forest.
Okay, this is, I don't know if this exists, but this would be my guess. I'm going to guess a Patti Smith electronic. If there's like a Patti Smith song that has like an EDM cover, I feel like that would probably be their jam.
I was
I don't know
thinking-
why.
I don't know
I
if
was
that
thinking
exists.
more like Tracy Chapman or like
An EDM Tracy Chapman song?
Indigo Girls
Yeah,
EDM song. Does that exist?
I don't know.
I have no fucking idea.
That, honestly,
Some
that,
Pink.
Pink, that would be good. Jewel,
but like an I don't know.
EDM.
EDM.
Pink, well, honestly, that's probably the best choice so far.
Yeah.
Can we pause for 2 seconds? Because this looks like it's not like recording.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm retarded. I'm sorry. I've been interrupting us. I interrupted us for no reason.
That's all good.
It's been a while.
All right, cut. Ready?
Wait 1 second. 1 second.
Get the little
Just
beep.
pull two different ones. Ready?
Oh.
1 second. This is a situation. This is a people, and we're gonna be deciding what kind of music they listen to. It's called Pass the Aux. You've already listened to the intro. Ready, set, go.
Okay.
Just in case if I want to cut it.
Okay. Just in case we do another one. Ooh. Who are we with?
Okay.
We are with the cast of Jersey Shore
Okay.
at the STD clinic.
Oh my God. They have all been there multiple times. And they probably had something in their contract that says that they had to do that.
Right? Every Thursday, you gotta go get your checkup.
I don't know, man. My dick's been itching. We gotta go back to the fucking clinic.
It's been a while.
There you go.
No, it hasn't though.
No,
It's
it
been-
hasn't.
It's been 6 to 7.
You were
It's
just
been
here last
1 week since you looked
Look
at me.
there we go.
That's my song.
It's been. That's fucking hilarious.
It's been 1 week since I've been here.
Since I'm part of the STD. Oh my god, that's genius.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. He's staring down at.
Honestly.
He's staring down at. He's staring at my his mangled penis. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Or like get the positive test result.
Oh God.
I was thinking, I get knocked out, but
But
I
I
get up again.
That too. Those are all great ones.
Those are, you guys are
That's
perfect.
good.
That's hilarious.
Everybody.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
Simon and Garfunkel to Snooki while she finds out she gets AIDS.
Do you want to do the next one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
Sexy time with a Latino women.
Oh, okay. A Latino woman?
Sexy time with a Latino woman.
RuPaul doing sexy time with a Latino woman.
RuPaul's doing a sexy time with a
Oh, shit.
Latino woman.
So we should probably do it this way.
Some reggaeton or something? Some bad baby.
Work it, girl. Do your thing on the runway.
I almost don't think
RuPaul would want to listen to that.
I don't think RuPaul would want to be in this situation.
You don't think
Yeah,
so?
it doesn't.
No.
No,
it
you're
doesn't-
you're right.
Doesn't seem like you'd be into it.
Okay, think about
One
what
second.
Hang on, no. I got an idea.
Okay.
What would RuPaul be lip syncing to
To be a sexy
to be a sexy Latino woman?
Ooh, I like that. Okay, that's a good.
J Lo,
Oh
maybe.
yeah, Shakira.
Jenny on the Block.
No,
Shakira. Hips don't lie.
this is what it is. He's a man of that age. It would be Selena. It's
Yeah.
the
Selena,
It's
yeah.
the correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Definitely Selena.
it's so funny to think.
Some good shit.
This is something that has kind of kind of been in the back of my brain for a little while. Could you imagine being one of the few people that lived through the AIDS crisis? Like, let's say you were like a gay man and you lived through the AIDS crisis of the 80s,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and all of the cool people kind of died. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
all
that
the-
would be crazy.
That's I couldn't even imagine that because it was such an undermined. The government was just like, let them fucking die at this point. You know
Yeah,
what I
they
mean?
didn't even want to talk
They
about
didn't.
it.
They didn't talk about it. They did nothing to try to curve it. Could you imagine if there was like a COVID that only impacted gay people
Yeah.
and killed I don't know, huge swaths of the population off, and then just all your homies are just kind of dead. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't imagine.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
That'd be fucked.
And on that note, Spencer, you want to pull
Yeah.
past the ox?
Yeah.
Alright, what do we got now? Okay, so we are in middle school gym class.
Okay.
We're in middle
That
school
sounds great.
gym class.
Who are we with?
Oh god, this is just like real life. Woo girls.
Woo!
Oh my god. So what is the
What are we doing?
What is the middle school girl listening to?
There's one. The ultimate woo girl song is obvious.
Which is
Dun 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 na 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 na.
Let's Go, Girls. Oh my god,
That's
absolutely.
the ultimate woo girl song.
Because you know what? The first thing I thought of was the line dancing unit that we all had to do
Yeah,
in
right.
fucking middle school. You guys had to do that,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We talked about it.
Why?
Episode 20.
What, one episode ago? Like two?
Episode 20.
Oh shit.
Minute 15.
Oh my god. Minute 30.
Oh.
Middle. Okay.
Yeah, I don't even know. Some Soldier Boy or
It
something.
could be-
I don't know.
Right, honestly.
Just thinking of middle school gym class now. They made us dance to Soldier Boy, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did too. Definitely.
So Boris Johnson.
Are we done with
Oh
this?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do we
British-
want to do the last one? There was
Boris Johnson.
one left.
Boris Johnson wants to be the leader of the Boris Johnson, the previous leader of the British Conservative Party, wants to become the leader of the NATO Security General. Right? NATO Security General means that he is.
He's not even paying attention.
Oh shit.
He wants to like lead NATO against other people. The
He
only
wants
thing
to
that
take down Russia.
the only thing that I think is that Boris Johnson should be the leader of people with stupid fucking haircuts. This is a picture of Boris Johnson.
Oh, I know.
He's a
You know
British
what
Trump.
though? Fucking when I was in high school, one of my friends, I don't know if it was their sibling, said, told me my dad looks like Boris Johnson.
He does just look like someone's dad.
He does kind of look like.
Does he look like my dad? You see my dad?
He does. He kind of.
Does he look like my dad?
Your dad doesn't have hair like that.
But does he
He
look like
could.
him in the face?
I kind of see it. He could kind of. I kind of see it.
Maybe a little bit. No, he doesn't have that bad of hair.
Who do you think has worse hair?
Okay, wait.
Boris Johnson
Or
okay?
Donald Trump?
Or Donald Trump? I feel like they almost have the same hair. But
It's
one
just
guy has
opposite directions.
Yeah.
one guy
This
has
one's going
the
this
product-
way.
one has the
One is
product.
this way.
yeah.
His is Donald Trump's without the like spray.
This guy looks like my uncle who
He really
bleaches
does.
his hair a lot.
Trump's.
He looks because he looks like your dad. This looks like your dad.
Mm-hmm.
But more, he looks like your brother, his brother.
My Uncle
Your
Steve.
Uncle Steve.
He looks like my Uncle Steve.
There
Sorry
we
that
go.
we had to beat that out.
Sorry,
two
Uncle
times.
Steve.
Trump's
beep
hair
it
looks
out.
like if you touched it, your hand would like.
Yeah, like it would disintegrate. Like it would feel like cotton candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Ugh.
Like it wouldn't.
Like
It
a
would just disintegrate.
Insect trap or some shit.
It was like sticky.
So with all this shit going on in the news, earthquakes, war, people have been saying that it's like the coming of days, right? And people always equivalent to like whenever like shit starts going kind of sideways, people are like, it's like Genesis or whatever, like Revelations. It's like Revelations,
Revelations.
Yeah.
right? But the thing that kind of like throws me for a loop is that every now and then people always say, they're like, it's the coming of days. You remember like in 2001, everyone was like, after 9/11 happened, and then like these earthquakes happened, and it's constantly kind of like seeming like the coming end of days, and then everyone gets whipped up into a frenzy. It happened 2001, 2012.
It was the Mayans, man.
The Mayans in 2020. It's like, I think maybe it's just shitty.
I think
All
life,
the time.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think life just sucks.
That's
Generally,
what
yeah.
That, you know what I mean? Like in a way that it's like, if you're always trying to like equate it to the end of days, I think in reality, you're just not used.
You're
to...
gonna think that all the time is the end of
right.
days.
Just put yourself into some other perspective. Like, just, if you were a fucking Jew in 1940,
Oh, yeah, you'd be like, oh,
maybe
fuck.
that would be the end of days.
Or if you don't focus on all of the shitty things happening and you focus on some of the good things happening in the world.
Could you imagine living in Somalia even like today?
Yeah,
And
that-
like
No.
the only like, you're like, man, I'm really hoping and crossing my fingers that I can become a pirate
Yeah,
and
so
rob
I can maybe
people so that I can
feed
make,
the
I don't know, $3,000 a year, so that
Right.
like everyone in my family doesn't
Yeah.
starve to death. I think maybe you just don't have a perspective, and you're starting to realize that maybe everything around you is kind of fucked.
Yeah.
And it's like your natural response to be like, wait, it can't be fucked. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, yeah.
shit can't be bad because
Yeah, you don't want to assume your world is fucking horrible and shitty. That's no fun.
It can always get worse.
Well, yeah, that too.
Do you know what's another?
That too.
Do you know what's another thing? I mean, honestly, it's like all of that shit and like people talking about the possibility of nuclear war, AI robots, right? We're living in a shitty 80s, 1980s.
Yeah, who wrote this shit?
Are we done?
I want to
Who
check the
wrote this
timer
shit?
Oh.
because I don't know if I set a timer or not.
Okay, let's reset.
Let me check the camera.
Go check the camera.
Cool.
But I think realistically, we're living in a bad 80s movie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's a pretty bad. Where's like Schwarzenegger's gonna save us all on this
Yeah,
one? or
right?
what? Like, come on, who wrote this shit?
Okay, so what I was previously saying was, in this generation of AI robots and UFO sightings, it's kind of like bad 80s. It's like kind of like bad 80s like movies, right? Bad 80s sci-fi movies. But do you know what kind of really like seals that whole idea into place though? think of the one person, if you were to like think in your mind of a bad guy in an 80s movie. Mm-hmm. What would he look like?
Alan Rickman, maybe.
I was
I'm
thinking...
thinking more like Claude Van Damme.
No.
Big buff.
No, not like a money bad guy.
A Russian.
Money bad guy?
Yeah, like that's like a big thing.
Danny DeVito?
Like where they like, I'm gonna close the mountain down. It's Donald Trump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the guy that's like, he's like, I'm gonna tear down the forest.
Businessman.
You know what I mean? Like he's
Yeah,
businessman. He's
Yeah.
Donald Trump. He's
I can
like,
see that.
you know what I
Totally.
mean? All those guys are the businessman. Like
Totally.
Money. That's what
Money
it is.
guy.
Money
He's
is
an
evil.
80s. He's an 80s.
Money is
fucking,
evil.
Speaking of that, you guys want to hear the best fucking metaphor for capitalism?
Yeah.
So I've been obsessed with this city skyline game, which is just Sim City.
SimCity,
Basically.
but on
Skyline.
So-
PlayStation 4.
I played it so much that I'm just fucking around now. So I made a city where I called it Shit Tower.
Tower.
It's a city, and in the middle of this city, I built a big tower
Okay.
out of the land.
Okay.
And the city lives and like normal below this tower, and then in the tower, all the sewage from the city, so all their shit went up into this tower and just slowly started filling. So the tower just started filling up as the city grew. City was nice and big and thriving, and then after like an hour of doing this, the shit got to the top of the tower, and shit tower just
Started
erupted
leaking.
and ended up washing away the whole city
Jesus
like that
Christ.
by their own shit.
I like that you called it Shit Tower. That's
Yeah.
what the city is called.
But
Just straight
I was
to the
like,
point.
this is a metaphor for something here. I don't
It
know
has
what
to
it
be.
I was
is,
gonna say
but
like
the city just drowning in their own.
I was gonna say,
piss.
isn't that the plot of Fountain Pen by an Ayn Rand?
That I saw this thing that was like sayings from the 1800s, and this one was about like. Well, you can guess what it's about from what it's called.
Yeah.
It's the saying is I've got the morbs. And that means I'm sad.
Oh, I kind of like that.
It means
like that.
I'm sad. I got the morbs.
I feel like that's almost like first generation seasonal depression. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I got
when
the
it's not
morbs.
full blown.
Yeah.
Feeling a little morbs.
I really dislike the taste of beer until I've had 8 beers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it, definitely. I really don't like beer at all, but yeah, after 8 other drinks,
Yeah, you're just like,
then
whatever.
maybe I could drink a beer.
Yeah, any beer you can drink 8 of. You're not drinking for the taste.
No.
right?
You know what's crazy?
Very true.
You know what's crazy to think that salvia used to be illegal? I remember like
Salvia?
Yeah,
Illegal,
like
yeah.
growing up back like in the
The
day.
gas station.
You could go to a gas station and get like a salvia thing, and like
Now-
not even joking. Like salvia is probably one of the most intense,
Yeah,
profound
that's insane.
psychedelic things I've ever taken.
I can't believe
And you
Yeah.
used to be able to just buy it from like over the counter. It was nuts.
Now, I don't know anything about, like, the different properties of medicines and how any of this shit works, because I know hemp is different from weed and all of this different shit. But I do know that there is a perennial flower called salvia.
Oh, like you can grow some?
Yeah, and it's just a flower.
It's probably that. If
Yeah.
And
no,
I
isn't-
don't know
isn't that
if
the
it's
shit?
different or not.
I think that's the
It's
shit,
just,
isn't it?
you can buy it as a seed, like at Walmart
Oh damn.
and shit.
Oh wow.
So that's
Well,
why I don't
maybe
know if it's
then-
different or
oh.
not.
I did salvia only
Like
one.
blue salvia, it's called.
I've only done salvia one time.
It looks like lavender. It's very pretty.
And it was like when I was still like I had smoked pot already, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I did salvia, and it was more intense than taking 3 hits of acid at a movie. Like
Yeah.
we took. Remember when I hit those 3 hits of acid at
the mall?
At the mall,
Yeah, I do.
it was more intense than that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I bought that
DMT
at a gas
shit.
station.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? It's so
Wow.
crazy. It's like one of those things that's like,
That is crazy.
people will always find a workaround. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Eventually, something will.
And
find,
then eventually it'll be made illegal.
yeah, and then you still find it though. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Wild.
Is that the same thing as spice?
No, spice is slightly different. Spice is kind of like spice is like bad fake weed that makes you have psychosis. DMT is like no, not DMT. Salvia is like it's like a 5-minute intense crazy hallucination.
Did you ever do that shit?
Severe
No,
dissociation trip. It's nuts.
What was like? Is that the same thing as like the synthetic weed that you could buy?
It's way more intense because I've done Salvia and Delta 8 and like all those other fake weeds, and it's
what is the most intense? You're saying
is fucking Salvia.
okay.
Salvia is like otherworld shit. It also made you vomit if you did 2 like hits in one night. You'd like uncontrollably vomit for 3 hours afterwards, especially if you did like a high RX or because it was like 5x, 10x, 20x, and you buy like a 20x.
The gas station.
Yeah,
probably.
Gas station.
Yeah.
Even worse than the smoke shop.
Wow.
Once me and Alyssa did spice, but it was like 4 years old.
Oh, gross.
So luckily it did nothing.
Oh.
And we were actually a little bit pissed because we were like, what the fuck? We wanted to smoke weed, bro.
Trying to get high.
The hell is this shit? So
I have
that's fun.
But that tasted bad.
It did. It really did.
I'm gonna take a transition. Do you know what's something that I really dislike in 60s and 70s movies? When they do day for night shots.
Like when they're trying to
Like-
make it look like the nighttime.
Yeah, but it's clearly day.
daytime.
And there's like
They do that even nowadays.
sometimes they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes
Like they make it that blue tint.
Are you talking?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Are you talking about when they tint it blue?
when they tinted blue and they're just like I was rewatching.
Like it's the highlights are so fucking bright, and you're like, what the fuck, bro? I can clearly tell.
like what is the moon? The sun? And this.
Why is the moon so fucking bright?
I was rewatching.
Why is the light from right here?
At work, they have fistful of dollars and a few more dollars on, what's that? It's not Tubi.
Pluto?
Pluto TV has both of them on demand, so I rewatched both of them, and they both have these like egregious shot in Mexico or Italy day for night shots where it's like so bright and it's supposed to be like the middle of the night, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so cringy.
It's like it is what is like going off the water and shit.
Yeah,
and-
it's so intense. There's huge shadows. Like the moon would never do that.
Make it blue.
Nobody'll tell. The nighttime means blueness.
I want to do another one of these because I made a cool intro for it.
Okay.
Skylar's Spooky Corner. All right.
Wait, I want you to put a 90s like thing from like like a 90s Halloween decoration. Yeah.
Perfect.
You know what I'm talking
Okay.
about?
So this is a two-parter.
Okay.
Would you rather get peed on or pooped on?
By who?
Anyone.
Whoa.
Non-amorphous, that's not the insert.
I think,
Would you rather get shit on or
Peed.
pee?
Yeah,
Peed on.
pee. Shit's nasty.
Peed on 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're both in an agreement?
Yep.
I kind of disagree because I feel
Whoa.
like the shit.
Nope.
I feel like the shit would like if it's a regular shit like they don't have diarrhea. It's just kind of like a little plop that's on my chest, and I'm just kind of like do like a little scoop, and then I'm good. You know what I mean? Like pee's like gonna
Either way, you're gonna take a shower after this.
Well, yeah, that's true. Either way, yes, you're gonna take a shower. But
you still think that that's the case? You'd rather have the
pee
pee?
doesn't smell as bad as shit.
Yeah, shit's nasty.
Shit, I feel like you smell that shit all day long.
Right.
The pee, yeah, I mean, you smell the pee for a little bit, but you can mask a pee smell, at least temporarily,
Okay.
much better than you can mask a shit smell.
All right.
I think.
Are you guys ready for the second question?
Okay.
There's 2 bathtubs. Fitting like clawfoot bathtubs.
Mm-hmm.
One is filled with shit.
What? You had to specify that they're claw-filled, and you're ruining them?
Yes. But listen, but like, think of the dimensions of a clawfoot bathtub.
Okay.
You know how I mean? It's like kind of like, it's like rimmed at the top, and then it's like a
Like you
Gotcha.
could submerge your whole body.
yes.
Yes.
One is filled with urine,
Mm-hmm.
and one is filled with shit.
Which one would I sit in?
Yeah.
Urine.
Piss.
What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Listen.
No, you cannot even describe
You
to me
nasty.
what you could be
You
thinking.
nasty.
Listen.
I love how they're claw. Are you holding hands in
Right,
between
why are they
the two claw?
bathtubs?
Are you guys holding
know,
hands?
because-
You need to be submerged
Watch-
all the way up until
Watching
you're
the sunset?
Like the Viagra commercial?
Like, why can't they be the shitty bathtubs that barely cover my knees?
Let me explain.
I think this guy has a
Yeah,
fetish
you're gonna need
No.
some
God damn
explaining.
it. Listen to me. Listen to me.
for shit
explaining.
tubs.
No. Listen to me. I feel like if a majority of the poops are solid.
Nope, I'm not submerging myself in shit.
No.
Never.
Listen. Listen. Think. A piss bathtub, you're going to be up to your neck in piss.
I'm gonna be up to my neck in shit.
No. Shit is hard.
You told me I have to submerge myself.
No. If you
Yeah, you gotta lay in it.
If you laid on top of
No. You didn't say lay on top. You
No,
said
yeah.
submerge.
Yeah.
You said get in the bathtub.
well, a majority of the shit's in the
we're
poop
talking-
man.
No, you can't float on top of it though.
We're talking
Listen,
covered.
if you 290 however pounds you are,
Uh-huh.
you tell me you're gonna put your foot in that bathtub
Alright,
and
no,
you're gonna float on top.
Yeah.
Hell no,
What
you're
you-
not, bro. You're gonna sink right fucking down to the
How
bottom.
much fiber you think?
You are
there
not
is?
floating on top of that shit tub.
Oh,
You
that's
are
gross.
sinking down to the bottom, and it's gonna come up to your neck. So what now?
No, I don't think
That's a
I
great
don't think-
soundbite right there.
I don't think the weight displacement is enough that I can stink myself to the bottom.
Absolutely. You can't. Are you serious?
I'm serious.
How
you
hard do you
cannot
think this
float
shit
on
is?
top of a bathtub of shit.
I feel like I'd kind of be sitting on top of a bathtub.
No, it is not that dense. Shit
don't
is
think
not
so?
that. No.
We're gonna need
One
to do a
second.
test.
Our neighbors are gonna love this, but no, they're not.
Listen.
It's not.
If
I
they're-
promise you.
In the
No.
comment section. Now,
Do you think if you shit
Yes.
in the
Yes, I do think. No, not me. Not
You
me.
didn't even ask. You didn't wait to ask me my question.
I understand your question.
You are telling me
Mm-hmm.
that if a bathtub full of shit,
Mm-hmm.
you could literally sit on top of it and not float to the
It's like
bottom?
a fucking weightless
You are
Zen
weightless?
master. Woo.
I feel like it'd be more
on top
dense.
of no.
I feel like maybe you'd be on top.
How much water goes through your body that comes out of you and shit?
A lot, probably. Maybe. I don't know.
I'm waiting for Joe Rogan to come out and be like, "This is
Somebody
Fear
need-
Factor.
somebody-
Get in the shit."
Somebody
Shit or
needs to
piss.
comment on this, please.
That's what I was going to say.
Scientific
Give me your
evidence
insight.
on
If
the
you
density.
think that I would be, because like,
How much do you weigh? Tell the people.
I weigh like 240.
Yeah, shit
So
ain't
who's
that
shitting in-
strong.
Tell me also who's shitting in the bathtub.
You.
Me.
Yes. Are your boobs solid?
Yes, but that doesn't mean
Okay.
they're... No. Listen.
Okay.
They're solid enough to be a poop. Are they solid enough for me to stand on top of without squishing them? No. Because poops aren't that solid. If that was the case, they couldn't get flushed down the toilet. If they can be flushed down the toilet,
Okay.
can you sit on them? You can't even flush a flushable wipe down the toilet.
Right. Maybe.
Scully, you know a thing or two about the shit.
Think about it.
I'm passionate about this subject. The shit bathtub. I have a lot to say
Yeah,
about it.
you went all in on that.
I can't believe he thinks he could sit on
Yeah,
top
no,
of it. I
that is
really
absolutely
can't.
ridiculous. Though. That is absolutely
right.
ridiculous. Let's be
You know,
real.
Somebody, God, back me up, please.
Just admit that
Somebody.
you would
Yeah.
join us in the piss tub, the piss jacuzzi.
I don't want to be in the pest tub.
Who wants to be in the shit tub?
Think about just how
I
awful.
think I'd rather be in the shit
I
tub.
would rather be in the piss tub.
No, because
I'd rather sit in the piss tub like 3 times than
think
sit
of
in the
this.
shit
This
tub.
clawfoot
Nope.
bathtub's all the way up to your neck. You wouldn't be that
And
much
shit?
piss.
No.
I don't think you can stink that. Okay, we're talking. in
we
circles.
can't. Yeah, we can't go back to that.
Okay.
This argument's over.
Yeah, we can't
Yeah.
keep doing this.
You know the TV show The Bachelor?
Yes.
So it's one man who's sleeping with a bunch of women,
Uh-huh.
right?
Do you think he's really sleeping with them? Is he sleeping with them?
He's got to hit a few of them.
I would think so, but
Sure.
all of them?
No, probably not.
Probably a majority.
Maybe not
Okay.
the first elimination.
Anyway.
No,
Continue.
probably a majority of the people that are left. He's probably had sex with.
With who are left? How many are we keep thinking that are left?
I don't know. You lose 2 every episode.
But when do you start sleeping with them?
If it's me, from episode 1.
Okay, continue.
Okay, and it's really this is kind of like a sign of the patriarchy almost. So like, could you imagine? It's like if there was one dude sleeping with 12 women, you get to call it the Bachelor.
Mm.
It probably should be called the Slut. Don't you think?
What should the Bachelorette be called?
Yeah, I was gonna
The
say-
Slutess.
No, because the dudes are the slut.
You realize they have this show you're talking about. It's called The Bachelorette.
Yeah, the Bachelorette exists.
No, I mean like any gender where the show is
The hoe.
one person.
It should just be the hoe.
Yeah, the hoe, where one person fucks a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So the dude
It
is
shouldn't
the
be
hoe.
called. Yeah, that's
it's
what I'm
a
saying. It shouldn't be
fucking-
called the Bachelor or the Bachelorette. It should
Yeah.
be called the hoe or the hoess or whatever you want to non-genderize
No.
that term. Probably hoe is either male or female.
Yeah, what if they probably all got
It's
fucking
not even-
herpes on that shit?
If there's one person that has herpes in the show
Bad.
going into the show, then they all have whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah,
They
you
probably
would think
test though.
Yeah, they got it.
I mean, you
I
have
would
to.
hope so.
I would have. I mean, they.
I don't know. I just have this feeling that they're not actually having as much sex as they want us to think they are. Some of them are, yes, but I feel like some of them aren't.
I always wondered, like, the real world, like, how much sex were they actually having on the real world?
Well, The Bachelorette
versus
and the real
yeah.
world is different. The real world is literally just them filming
Yeah.
all the time to catch them having
That is
sex.
true. The point,
know what I mean?
Bachelorette's like a competition. Did they have like challenges? I've never actually watched that shit. Did they have to do like challenges? How did they eliminate
To be honest,
people?
I've never really watched The
do they
Bachelor or The
eliminate people?
Bachelorette.
To be
either.
honest with you, I've only watched Flavor of Love.
You guys remember
I
Next?
agree. I've only watched Flavor of Love.
You guys-
Next,
Next.
Yes.
Oh, that's a joke.
They would say those stupid like, "I'm not the best in the sheets." Oh wait, I'm not the best in the streets, but I can give it to you in the sheets.
The best would be when someone would walk out of the bus and then right on site they would just go next.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
they-
the worst.
But
And
then
they
they'd
give 'em a
always
dollar.
have some stupid ass comeback like, "You didn't want to get with this."
Yeah.
Now you have to drink some piss. Don't wow.
Wait, I got something to ask you guys about. Some Power Hour sports news here.
Ooh, sports news.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw
This
this
was time?
article. Yeah, article that apparently Aaron Rodgers spent emerged from a darkness retreat.
What the fuck does that mean?
And the article said he spent 4 days and 4 nights in solitude in this dark room with only a mattress, a toilet, and a sink. And I was like, he could have just gone to prison if he really wanted to.
Right?
Just
You
thinking,
could have
like,
just
what the
stayed
fuck?
home and not turned your lights on, bro.
Now,
Like, what the
this
fuck?
is me being real as fuck. I'm not doing a
You
single.
could be poor.
What do you guys
right.
think? What do you guys think about a darkness retreat?
I was gonna say I'm not doing a single retreat unless there's ayahuasca or MDMA.
I think
or
he did
maybe
that
some
too.
Yeah.
heroin or some cocaine. Like I gotta be doing drugs. I have
A
to.
cocaine retreat. We got medicinal cocaine.
I was.
It's very chill.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that sounds like something I could do here. I could turn my lights off. I could not talk to anybody. I could just stay in one room. Can you not do that in your own house?
Apparently, there's a place out by Rockford that does silent retreats where these people they go for like a week.
And you're just with people
You
and
just
you don't
meditate. Yeah, you meditate for like fucking 8 hours a day and like don't talk. You just eat like rice.
Dude,
It's wild.
okay. I have to do an 8-hour shift every day where I spend a majority of the time.
And you don't talk?
I don't talk to anyone.
But you're doing stuff.
We're done.
Yeah,
Or go
yeah.
back.
You're not meditating. You're just you're working.
Are we done?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back.
From meditation.
Ready for a new game? Well, not a new game, a reoccurring game.
Recurring segment.
I'm gonna say. Spencer, you need to buy some new pants. There's a hole in the ass to use those pants.
On the ass?
Yeah, there's a little spot.
Well, there you
Damn,
go.
son.
Ready?
Good thing I
Okay.
didn't wear these.
Hot
out
or
in
not?
public.
Hot. Or not.
Ready?
Okay.
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions for hot or not. So if it's yes, then yes. And if it's no, give a reason why.
Okay.
Avocado toast. This is the true millennial sticking
The
point.
test of millennialness.
I fuck with that. That's hot.
I don't. I'm gonna say not. I'm
Like-
not a big.
I
I'm
just
not a
like
big.
avocados.
I'm not an avocado fan.
Why?
You want guac?
Avocado, as I've heard on TikTok, tastes like naked.
What do you mean, as you've heard on TikTok?
I heard somebody.
You never
else
had
say-
an avocado?
No. I've had an avocado, but I heard somebody else say this, and it stuck with me ever since. It tastes like clean dick.
Okay.
Well,
And it's true.
Okay.
Interesting.
Wow.
Okay.
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
now you know.
Skylar, your dick tastes like avocado
Everybody.
when it's clean?
Okay. Gas station crack lighters. Hot or not?
Not.
because they
Fuck
barely
that
work.
shit. Yeah.
Sometimes they work a little too much. You ever seen like when they?
They're like shooting a fucking flame.
I do like.
There's
yeah,
one right
when
here.
they explode.
Let me show.
There's one right here.
You can like adjust them a little bit. Oh my
Look what the
lord.
crack lighter does.
Oh
it
lord.
makes all of this happen.
Can you do me a favor? Can you give me a
Chaos.
towel?
Chaos.
All right, I'm gonna ask you the
Look
next
to
one.
the left over on the. That too. Okay, what's
Yeah.
next?
Pennies.
Not.
Go to the bathroom.
Not. No, he's getting. Okay, whatever. I'm saying not because our vending machine at work doesn't take pennies, and what fucking vending machine doesn't do that? Pennies are fucking money. Thank you.
Okay. Fuck him. It's fine. Spencer, help me, so I don't have to hold the dog.
I can hold the dog. Look, I'm right here.
He's already kissing me.
Scully just wants you.
Spencer, do you like pennies?
Pennies.
Pennies.
Pennies. Like the coin?
The coin.
No. Nah.
That's what I'm saying.
I like looking at pennies, so I'm gonna say hot.
Okay.
Pennies are fun to look
I
at.
do like Abe Lincoln.
If more vending machines took pennies, then yes.
Okay. How about nickels?
Nickels are fine. Because the vending machine at work takes them.
Do you like nickels, Spencer?
Yeah.
Really?
like
I don't
that.
like the way they look, so I'm gonna say no.
So I don't like the building on the back of the nickel.
Me neither.
I fucking hate that building.
Wow,
It
that's
sucks ass.
that's two very specific reasons why we don't like them. Bull. Dimes.
Dimes are cool. I like FDR with
I
his
like a dime.
fucking little monocle looking glasses.
Yeah,
on
that's
there.
cool.
The vending machine at work also takes dimes.
That's
so
good.
So you like dimes?
I like
That's
dimes.
good.
Thank you.
Okay, how about this last one?
Quarters.
Quarters.
I love quarters. Aldi.
I get excited when I see a quarter on some real shit. If I like am walking around
yeah.
and I see a quarter on the ground, I say, "Woo!
Oh, look at that.
I get fucking pumped.
Quarters are good.
Woo! Quarters.
I don't know if you can.
What's up with the 50-cent piece?
Ooh, you know what? I was just talking about that because with one of my coworkers, because also we get the dollar coins sometimes
Ooh.
when we go to the laundromat
Gold.
because we don't have a washer machine. A washer machine.
A washer machine.
We don't got one of them washer machines, so we got to go down to that laundromat, and we got to use the dollar coin.
Ooh, I like that though.
But
The bloom.
3 goals to bloom. So yeah, that's fun.
1 second. So this is a new topic, but I just spilled my whole White Claw on the floor, so I'm gonna go grab one. I'm gonna get your guys' response. Do you guys like Funko Pops?
Funko Pop.
Oh no, those things are kind of stupid.
Yeah,
Talk about that. One
Those
second.
things are retarded.
they do seem kind of stupid. It seems like they overproduce them
For everything you could imagine.
Like there's just too many of
the most
them for
obscure,
everything.
the most obscure fucking like. You could probably find like a fucking Dog the Bounty Hunter Funko,
I'm
which
sure you
actually
could,
that kind of sounds awesome. I kind of want that now that I said that, but
You could
there's
probably,
probably
yeah,
some-
you could finally find something fucking.
I feel like
Some
almost it like
stupid
preys on your like want to have something like a little niche for
yeah,
like a
it's
little thing that you
collectible,
have.
little.
You know what I mean?
It's like our goblin instincts.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. It's just getting our capitalism goblin. Yeah, you're right. Our little goblin
Goblin.
instincts that we just.
Because
we
people
need
don't take
things.
them out of the box. Usually, it's like one of those things you keep in the box, right?
Honestly, in general,
Collector's item.
and in general, I don't have an opposition to people collecting things, right? You know what I mean? Like
But I don't know, something that's like made to just be like not taken out of the box.
well, here not even
even
that.
though I guess things are. That's a thing. I don't know.
The thing is, like, I'm not
They
against.
look stupid.
I'm not against the idea
Yeah.
of people collecting things.
Yeah.
Look over at my wall of books and video games, right? But
We can pay into those.
What it
later.
comes down to is they look stupid. You're right. That's the main
Right,
thing.
yeah, I guess
if they
that-
were
that
cool,
really
then
is
it'd be
the
like,
thing.
oh, this is cool.
If they
but
were like very intricately detailed,
they are fucking ugly.
they
they're
found a
just
way that they could make
stupid.
the same thing out of like every character ever.
Like there's the,
Like, how
the
can we
most
take every
basic,
fucking character?
giant
Yeah.
two just black dots
Yeah, that's
and
so
a
stupid.
little like black thing for a mouth or
Yeah.
nose or whatever.
Do you know
and
what it
then-
is? Almost. So, like, people used the first thing that people got obsessed with collecting that was like a toy were Gundam toys. Those Gundam
Oh,
models.
that's dope.
But people make those. They paint them.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Put
was
them
like,
together.
there was action figures and shit before.
No, but those things.
Star Wars toys
No,
were
no,
probably
no.
huge.
Yeah.
This is the difference. Those things were made originally just to be for children, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
The
I guess.
Gundam shit.
But those
was-
Gundam things
that shit
were
was probably
made
more
just
expensive.
for adults.
Yeah.
So they like were the first things that like infested that marketplace, but you also had to make them and then paint them.
Right.
Funko Pops are like trying to take the like threshold of like nerddom from Gundam people, which have a very specific form. They're like, I have to make this thing look like there's little dots on it, so that it was attacked in battle by Gundam.
But it's
But you
like,
do
right-
nothing. You do nothing for the Funko Pops. You just put them
yeah.
up.
But those don't even look like they were, like you said, attacked in battle.
No.
They're
Yeah.
like the most basic.
They don't look cool at all.
You know, like there's no shading or rendering.
No.
It's just like, you know, almost because with the Funko Pops, you know, they've got those big ass heads and those big ass eyeballs. It's like the animation trope of like the cute little figure, you know, with the big head and the big eyes. So it's just weird because it's like cutesy, but
Nothing. It's nothing.
noth-
It's nothing.
it's like nothingness. Yeah.
All right, you ready for me to switch the topic in?
Okay, is this still hot or not?
No.
Okay, we're done with that.
Done.
No.
You know, USADA is the governing body for testing people with steroids in sports, right?
What?
USADA.
fuck is that? That's
USADA?
Yeah.
the Department of Athletics or some
Right.
bullshit.
Okay.
Right. And when you do steroids, they're labeled as PEDs.
Oh yeah.
Now, when you say
Performing-
steroids, you mean like performance enhancing drugs.
Right.
PEDs.
PEDs.
Performance
But
enhancing
USADA?
drugs. But so like steroids is in testosterone building, not like steroids as in like
Well, that too.
That
okay.
too.
They can't.
Okay.
They classify it all as.
It's all the same.
It's all PED, right? Whatever. Even if it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like to build up your lung strength or something like
Right.
that.
Yeah, anything
Like
that's
it could be like a legal thing, but yeah.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Honestly, PEDs sound cool as fuck.
PED.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm about to hit this PED, bro.
I got fucking hit by a PED in Iraq on the side of the road, bro.
Well, I was gonna say maybe for dudes it does, but like I don't think that sounds fun because I don't want to do PE.
D?
Well, PED. That sounds like I'm gonna be lifting weights or something.
Well, honestly,
PE.
okay.
I don't want to do that.
I want to do
Honestly,
roids.
this is why
I want to do like
this is why I said it.
SM or something.
roids.
I don't know. That sounds more fun.
Ew. So
My
like
new
this is
beverage,
mostly
though.
what I'm saying is like if you're trying to convince children not to take like steroids, like what are you doing?
Somehow my other drink got over there.
Oh, I'm sorry. It must have got lost in the shuffle. Mostly is what I'm trying to say is, if you're trying to convince children not to do steroids sound scary.
They do.
Yeah.
Yes.
PEDs sound like a level up in like Mario
Yeah.
Kart. Like
Who's calling them PEDs though?
that's what USADA calls steroids, PEDs.
I'm sure that's the technical term.
Well, if you're using the technical
They
term,
started calling it that around when Lance Armstrong got caught because he wasn't taking steroids, but he was taking something. He was taking something, and then it was. That's the first time I remember hearing the term like he took PEDs. I was like, what the fuck? But it wasn't actually steroids or some.
Wasn't he doing some sort of blood transfusion shit?
Yeah,
or something?
something
Yeah.
like that thins your blood.
no, it oxygenates your blood. He like would get injected
Get pumped. Yeah.
with
I don't really know.
oxygenated blood.
Wow.
Science.
Okay, so you know how your heart pumps blood around your body,
I
right?
remember science class.
Right, and
Science.
like it doesn't fuck about much unless you're dying, right?
Okay.
Or having
like
a
it
heart
just
attack.
does its
Right,
shit.
and
Yeah,
your-
unless you're having a heart attack.
right, and your lungs,
Or arrhythmia.
yeah, or your lungs they move air,
Right. Correct. Yeah.
Right,
I
right,
took science. Yes.
right? Why is their brain the only part of your body that gets to do a little like micro communist rebellion against the rest of your body?
What you mean?
Like,
Microcom.
like in the sense that like your brain can just be like, "Fuck you, I'm depressed." You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine if your lungs were like, "I'm not fucking really feeling it," so you can get, I don't know,
Everything else
You know,
is just
75%.
I just don't really want to.
I don't
Yeah.
feel like it, but my brain sometimes is just like, I'm sad. You know what I mean? No one else besides your brain gets to do like, I don't know,
Just
legit, like gets to hit like 50% personal record and just be like, I don't know, I'm just kind of bummed. Like, you know what I
everything
mean?
else is doing its job,
Everyone
chugging
else is-
along.
Probably. I don't know. I guess we'd just be dead. But do you think, like, do other animals get depressed? They have to.
I think dogs do. I've seen some bummed dogs
For
before.
sure.
I heard a story on
Sarah
Reddit, so this
McLachlan
might not be.
only the brain can do that to you.
I heard a story on Reddit where the person left for 2 months on vacation,
Oh no, the bird got depressed.
and the bird got depressed and would never trust them again.
Oh no.
Yeah,
You left me,
Ooh,
asshole.
yeah.
that's tricky.
But I also think that birds have like a higher level of consciousness than most things do.
Yeah,
They do. Birds are smart.
They learn how to talk. They can like problem solve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe
Maybe let your bird know, I guess. I don't know. Get some.
like, hey, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Or
Take your bird on vacation.
Take your bird with you, maybe. Figure that
Key
shit out.
West.
It's a family trip.
You ever seen that video of the guy that's like in Florida who's like walking his two pet? He walks his pet.
And he like flaps them almost.
Yeah, they fly in front of him and he like runs in front of them.
That's
Can
crazy.
they like not fly all the way or something?
What,
That's-
parrots?
No, his birds.
Oh, a lot of people get their birds' wings clipped so that they can't have full flight.
But yes, I have seen those videos.
Yeah.
He like runs down the street and
Sounds
they're like
amazing.
flapping on his arms, but they're not really moving that really.
Wow. But my sister said that in her neighborhood where they live, somebody released parrots like
And they're
years
just
ago. She said that someone released parrots years ago, and they're like wild now, and they'll just fly. Like every once in a while, she said a parrot will fucking land in their backyard. I'm like, what the hell? You live in like
they can
fucking
just,
the Amazon or like
assimilate to wherever they are.
I guess if they're in
Well,
if it's warm,
California,
yeah,
I
if
guess.
it's
I
warm.
guess it's pretty warm
It's
down
like
there.
tropical climate.
Yeah.
It's so crazy to think though that there's a whole like rats didn't exist in the United States until they came over
Yeah, right.
on
and now
like, ships.
and now the New York.
They just didn't
it's
exist.
just infiltrated with them.
There's a whole bunch of animals that just
Yeah.
are not native to the land that just like adopted the area and then like was able to.
I guess before us, before whoever was here before in the U.S. If people weren't here. Then people came and started hoarding food and shit.
Yeah.
And then that started,
I think honestly, anything that's like predatorial to like food hoarding will move with people in general.
Yeah.
So that's like rats and mites and bugs and like even diseases. I mean, that's what ended up killing like a huge swath of the native population, was that they had like diseases that they just weren't used to, that were like caused by hoarding people and resources together. You know what I mean? Which is super common. Well, boys and girls, it's been good. It's in another spot. It's been. This is episode 20.
Is it?
I don't know, 20.
Maybe.
I don't know, 20.
It could be 21.
No, it's past 21.
I
It's
thought
like
we just
23.
did
Good shit.
420. So this is 23.
Episode
Yeah,
420.
After 20. 20 something.
20.
20. Woo, 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 woo.
Every time we do this, I'm just going to put
woo.
23. Like
24, 25, 22,
good.
yeah.
27, 20.
Good job, guys. I have to piss real quick.
The magic conch.
Wheel. The magic conch. What do you say, Scully? You got something to say?
Mind if I grab a white claw or a beverage?
Grow it. Grow it. Go for it.
You can also take another
Go for it.